long see, no time. I'm still connected on there, but hey. All right, work break pinball session. We got about an hour to do some stuff. So time has gotten away from me because, work and life. But we have set up, look at this guy. Check this out. Ooh, we have a pinball rotisserie now. This is not the greatest in the world, let me tell you. We bought this rotisserie. Honestly, we bought it from Marco, and it's not that great. It's built in China, which that's not that big of a deal, but it came rusted. Parts of it were rusted. We had to repaint it. The clamps that come with it are garbage little clamps that don't fit. I mean, I guess we could have built one, but this works too. And it'll actually help when we get to do Star Trek, but I wanted to test it out by doing the playfield of Spaceship. Yeah, it doesn't have the great screws to tighten it down, which I don't like. But I mean, it still works. We're going to tweak it a little bit. We got this table, which is a temporary table. I got to get a new table. These just don't tighten for crap. But we're going to start working on the bottom of this playfield because I need to get done there. I need to get down there. Ooh, it's cool and shiny though. I mean, not very shiny. It's very dirty, but we need to get going on these steppers. So what do we know about the steppers back here? They function-wise, they work when you turn the game on. They go up and down like they're supposed to. The one big major one is that the stepper that is the blue lights, the lights aren't coming on. But we're going to clean all of them anyway and work through, hopefully, those bugs. We have a relay on the side here. We have a step up and step down. Or is it? No, it's a reset. It's not step down. No, they just reset. My bad. So it's just step up and a reset. So we're going to polish these guys out as best we can. I do like being able to access the playfield like upside down and flat so gravity can be on my side. Where is my wrench? I wanted to make sure these things were tight and it's not going to turn on me. Let's see if I can get this camera over here so we can get a closer look at these guys. I think I'll just start here on the end with this stepper. Two coils, obviously, the one reset coil and the step up coil. All the springs look beautiful. No rust, no, sometimes the springs are stretched out because they got snagged on something. Nope, they look really good. So all that's good. We're going to change out the coil sleeves and we're going to polish our little nubs, our stepper nubs. And all four of these should be the exact same thing. And then we got to clean the switches on this relay and then the switches that are actually on the stepper. Kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt because you have to work in this area. But it has to happen. We got to get it clean. It's got to be beautiful. For the brief moments that I'm here, feel free to chime in, chat, talk to me, say, how's your day going? What's going on? Do this, and hopefully tomorrow, let me turn this one this way. Go back to the stepper. Ooh, my bad. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have some time tomorrow night to do the rest of the ones that I don't get done today. Ooh, my clamp is right here. It's okay. I think I can still get it to move. So I think what I'm going to do is unscrew it from the playfield and then just tilt it over so I can get to the front of it. And we'll worry about the nubs on the back, which are pretty dirty, but we'll polish those out. What are we going to polish them out with? Let's get that over here. We're going to use this Mother's mag and aluminum polish. That's what we're going to polish out the brass nubs with. It's cool to have a little table right there. Screwdriver. A lot going on in our world. We're very busy in the restaurant. We still can't open the arcade yet because stupid COVID stuff. Still hoping for that. I got a score of a bunch of free parts, mainly video game parts, but there's a few little pinball parts in there. Got a free score of parts and a free arcade game. Missing a monitor, but meh, we'll get a monitor. But it's a free game. And he's going to give us another one. It's the Dirt Fox, right? Dirt Fox is what it's called. And he's giving us a second one so that we can link them together. This is a local vendor guy that we've bought some stuff from that he's trying to clean out his garbage. And I said, I will gladly take your garbage. Which also means all this stuff. He gave me a ton of coin mechs, a ton of buttons and joysticks, a few posts and post sleeves for pinball, some fuse blocks, which is really cool. But it does mean that, oh my gosh. See, that's why I want this to tighten up. I got to get a wrench to tighten this down more. Just doing that, it wants to turn on me. But yeah, we're getting a ton of parts, which I don't know what to do with. Other than maybe I start selling secondhand parts or something. Because I don't have a need for all of them. This wrench will work. Why is Master's iBot not talking? Is it just waiting for other people? Just tighten this in here. So this thing does not turn on me. Don't you turn on me. This other side. I don't know all the things that would make this pinball rotisserie better, but I do know that these screws could be better. I tighten it down. There we go. Okay, all screws there. What do we have? Oh, we got some lights that are right underneath here. These don't look too bad. Steppers actually look pretty clean. So I'm going to run a little bit of an experiment here of taking... Can I work and have a camera like right next to my face? We'll find out. There it is. So I'm going to do an experiment of taking one of these off and seeing how dirty they are. Because all the linkages and all that stuff is really fairly clean. We might just, I don't want to skip stuff, but if it's working, it's working. I think we'll just start with this reset coil. That was fairly easy to turn on this screw. I might need some Loctite for this. We will determine that here in a second. This screw out. The rest of the game is sitting behind me. You can see it there. Alright. Taking off the coil stop. Like some of these other times that I've done this, I've taken the entire thing apart, but I don't think we need to do that. I think just getting into the coils and cleaning the plungers and stuff, I think that's where our main focus should be. Free up this guy. Alright, dude. I know. Just come out this way. Or whatever way, you know, just come out. Hey, stop it. Sometimes you have to reset the reset thing. Find the right angle for the plunger to slide out. It'll slide out. There it comes. There it is. Alright. So there's our plunger. There's our coil. I'm going to set that down here for a second. I'm going to try to slide out the coil stop and, if possible, the coil sleeve. Maybe not. Ooh. That is just like that other one. It's super tight. So I can smack it. Let's just test here real quick. I might just clean it. It is dirty. I mean, it's not the dirtiest coil sleeve that we've ever had, but I don't like that it's so tight in there. Just be swelling because of age. I don't know. There's Master Cybot. He is talking. What's going on, everybody? I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'm just going to clean it. Yeah, we're just going to clean it. Especially if they don't want to slide out. I don't want to risk damaging something. Paper towels. There we go. You can do the same thing with the camera, just being back like way over here. Zoom in on it. So I don't have to be like eating the freaking camera. That feels better. Alright, plunger. Of all the machines in all the towns, this one is not that bad. I wonder if this was ever shopped. That plunger is not too bad. I'll wipe off the coil stop here too. A little bit at the ends. Looks like a little bit of rust on there. I don't think so though. The rest of the stepper looks good. Get in there and clean these switches real good. Definitely know we need to polish the front, so. That there, where is my plunger? Come on, buddy. There we go. Swirl around there. Plunge it up, plunge it up. The plunger. Coil stopped. Coil stopped. Oh, bro. See, now this is why I like the fact that gravity's working on my side. It's not going to fall somewhere. Or less likely to fall somewhere. I like these stamped Williams logos on the metal pieces. This is very clean. It's a very clean mech. This guy took care of it, I guess. Or somebody really went after it. Alright, well. Let's check the big one. Let's check the big daddy. My virtual pinball build is going not so great. Okay, but not so great. I'm slowly trying to get it all together. I guess there's been some shakeup in the virtual pinball world that I just happened to stumble across here, wanting to start a virtual machine like right now. So I might have to hold off till things settle down. But I bought a 4K monitor, and I've been messing around with that, and I got a couple of tables to load. But it's got a lot of work on it. It's my home project. Coil stop off. Coil out. Is this one going to slide out or no? Ooh, this one is sliding out. Nice. We're going to change that bad boy out. There we go. Come on, buddy. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of dirt on my fingers. Hey, Pez. 4K. That's a lot of Ks. You know what I learned about 4K? It's like they're changing how they describe the size and the quality of televisions. Because I had assumed, you know, when you have a 1080p, that's 1080 lines, pixel lines from the top to the bottom of the screen. That's a 1080. I had assumed that 4K meant the same thing, but it does not. I'm sitting there hooking this thing up, and it says 2160p. I'm like, wait, I thought this was 4K. No. It's 4 times a 1080p is what it is. But it's not actually 4,000 lines going from the top to the bottom. For that, you need an 8K, and that's like 43-something pixels from the top to the bottom. So it's a big lie. Why don't they just be consistent with how they describe these things? I got so used to it. 1080p. Oh yeah, that's better than 720p. Stop lying to us, big TV. Yeah, big TV and all their government funding, and somebody needs to put a stop to them. It's like you're lying about your size, guys. You got compensating for something? I like this. This one is actually coming out. But look at these coil sleeves. These guys are like translucent. I don't know if they're super old or if that's just a different style, but they're translucent coil sleeves. But since that one came out easily, I'm just going to replace it with another one. If you're repairing pinball or doing any kind of pinball, you need a big old bag of coil sleeves. With varying sizes. Got some other sizes in here. Oop. What's wrong with this one? That one feels weird. It's okay though. Oh no, that one was cut off. That's why. That one feels better. There we go. How's your world, Pez? What's going on? Where is my... I need to get some more Q-tips. Big bag of sleeves. Got that sometime. Gotta have the big old sleeve bag. Oh, we gotta order that sometime. Yeah, the one guy that we know, he lives in Wisconsin. He's been doing pinball and video games for decades, and that was one of the things that he said straight out when I started doing this. Get yourself a big old bag of coil sleeves. Okay. You're gonna want to have them, and get the standard size. Don't try to get a smaller size. You can always cut these down. So you get a bunch of the standard size, and then a few of the ones that you use for plungers and other things that require those different kinds. But get the huge bag of these ones. All right, coil sleeve. There it goes. Like, don't tell me this doesn't fit. It fits. It's a coil sleeve. Fits. So yeah, so I'm going to wait on this whole virtual pinball thing. I'm kind of putting it off to the side till they get their whole genre worked out. There's drama happening in the virtual pinball world. But I do like the idea of playing tables that don't exist or tables that I don't have. Eventually. Until then, I got real pinball to work on. And lots of it. Didn't somebody start a video game that was about arcade repair? Like, I don't want a video game of repair. That's just work. This coil, or this plunger is not too bad either. A little bit on it right there. I say it's not too bad, and then my finger is just like coated in garbage. Why are you so dirty right there? There we go. These are really good plungers. I don't know if there's like a quality control thing or whatever, but these look like really good plungers. They don't make plungers like this nowadays. Back in my day, they used to make plungers out of pig skins and needles. Kids don't know what it was like. There we go. Slide that guy in there. There is a terrible trombone concert happening in my house right now as my son does his music classes online. Oh man, that's gotta be interesting with the delay. There's gotta be a delay happening between the computers and stuff. That's gotta sound really bad. But hey, practice makes perfect, even if it's online. We had a thing of where we had to a couple of us, we were rehearsing something and we had to sing and we were online, but we had to mute ourselves because we were always off from everybody else because of the delay, which is fine with me because then I didn't have to actually sing. I could just kind of move my mouth around. You're like, no, I sang it. No, I really did. Good coil stops too. Yeah, so we're not taking all of that stuff. Like, I remember, what was it? It was the Mayfair or OXO or one of these other ones. Really had to get in here and clean all of these little bits and all these pivot points and putting the dry lube on there. I am not seeing it happen on this one. This one is pretty good. Coil stop. Brum, 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 brum. That's my bad trombone. Oh, when things are not magnetic. Yeah, so the most of the class is in the classroom and the teacher is streaming it for the kids who elected to stay home or quarantine. I think he's just playing along. That's a pretty good impression of what's going on in here. It's like the point that if they're not playing the trombone when they're an adult, you're just like, why? Why did we go through this? You better be playing this. You better be in concerts all over the world or scores, movie scores or something. Because man, why did I have to go through this? I needed to learn an instrument. Yeah, when I was a kid, I first started out. I was playing the drums in the band at school, and then I hated that. I hated having to have a snare drum. I hated having to carry it around with me. I hated all of it, so I decided, you know what, let's just go into choir. You don't have to bring anything but yourself. So that was what I did. Like, we're done with the instruments. And I told my nephew, because I think my nephew was going to do an instrument. I was like, you know what, don't rule out the piccolo. If you got to carry an instrument around all day, I'd rather carry a piccolo than a giant snare drum or a tuba. All right, we got that. That's all back in. Triangle. Ooh, that's good. We better be playing a lot of triangle songs in this class because I invested all of $15 at Home Depot for this triangle that I made myself. Alright, so I'm going to clean the switches on these relays. Very light pressure. And I showed before, that was not too bad. I showed before the difference. You want those, you got these dingy looking contact points. If you do this right, they should be kind of like a shiny new penny. And you shouldn't need to do any kind of sandpaper. I say that. Sometimes it happens, but you shouldn't need sandpaper. That's that one. And then we got this guy up here. Got stuff everywhere. I get used to having essentially a workbench underneath the playfield. I do like the rotisserie for that. This camera can come over here just so you can see what I'm doing. Right now I'm just cleaning this switch right here. A lot of these are going to be pretty good just because the angle that they sit in the machine, they don't really get dusty. You'll get a little bit of carbon buildup from electricity. They should be good. The biggest thing we need to get on the blue one is that wherever one affects the lights, because the lights are not coming on that one. All right, so those are those switches. Now I want to do the pads here. We want to shine up our pads. So you can see that. Is this the right one that we're working on? Nope, one more over. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Right here. Yes, this one. That's the one we're working on. You can see our nubs. So they don't reset all the way to 0. They reset to here. So 0, I don't know if 0 matters or not. Probably not. All 4 of them are like that, so I'm going to guess that that's how they're supposed to be set. But they don't go. Where's the thing to trigger it? Oh, there it is. All right, so thing is, if you go to take off this nut, you're going to release the whole thing. So what I would do is find a dowel or a pencil to stick in there so it doesn't want to fly off. Because the spring's going to want to release. And I don't want to release the spring. So if I'm going to take this guy off, sorry camera. If I'm going to take this bad boy off here, I don't want the spring to go. So we're going to wedge it in there. Hopefully wedge it in there. Reset it all the way. Alright. Basically, I'm usually release the spring slowly and count the amount of turns. Yeah, but that requires remembering. I'm just going to hold it in there and undo the nut that way. If I can find my wrenches. I can't remember how many turns. 4.5. Give me numbers, Pez. First try or no? No. Not the first try. No, I don't have a... There we go. There we go. Loosen that real quick. First try. No, sometimes I'm pretty good at getting the exact size I need. All right. Is there a... No, there's just the washer here. Is this set on different than I'm thinking? Come here, buddy. Ugh. Take this washer off. It's not attached some way, is it? Or is there an Allen wrench holding it on? There is an Allen wrench holding it on. Or an Allen thing. Come here, washer. Alright, so I guess you have to undo... Is it just one? There is an Allen key on this one. Hey, my package is delivered. Yay! Ugh. After this, I need to go to Harbor Freight because I think I need some storage bins that I can actually organize because I do not have that. I need a place to put all my parts. Oh, there's two. Man, I didn't want to take it all apart like that. That's all one piece. Okay, sometimes they make these a little different. I was not prepared for this. It's okay. I will take it off anyway. We just got to remember. Ooh, Harbor Freight trip. Yeah. Have to put it back on. Oh, I got this one on the first try. And it's not turning, but I got it on the first try. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I do not want to break anything. Alright. New plan. We're just going to polish them this way. Screw this. If I have to, I'll just polish on one side and then go back and polish the other side. Because I am not going to take that off like that. that one of our trucks finally? All of our food trucks have been late today. Alright. Let's get the mothers out. There's our mothers. There's a paper towel. I'm just going to do it this way. You don't want to work with me, I don't want to work with you. Mothers. When you need to polish your nubs, don't forget to polish your nubs. We'll get this half and then we'll move it over and we'll get the other half. I may have been a little bit excessive with the how much I put on this paper towel. My bad. I'll clean it off. As long as it does its job, which it's doing. Getting them bad boys shiny. They gonna be shiny. They are gonna be shiny. Let's get in there. See if we can start seeing a difference here. Already, you just, all that garbage that's on there. A lot shinier than they were. I'm going to advance it and we'll get the ones that are hidden back here. What is this? Oh, that's paper towel. Sorry. Why is paper towel getting snagged on a wire? That's good. All right, let me get this other side of the bottom part. That side over there. So basically just, you know, you can see the dirt that's right there on that one. That's all that stuff we're taking off. And I'm not going to use anywhere near as much on it this time. Come on, buddy. Get all your soot off of there. Crate in my way. I gotta create space with this crate. There we go. Well, you can at least see it over there. That one's now clean. Let me see if I can angle this better so you can see them. The shiny nubs. Let's advance it. Get to the other side. Come here, stepper. There we go. So now we get to the other ones that we haven't gotten to yet, but you can see the difference. There we go. These are the nubs. Get them nubs. Get all the dirt off here. I need a new paper towel. Shiny nubbins. There's still a lot of steppers in this, even though there's no score reels to go through. There are still a lot of steppers. Still gotta get the ones in the back box. Come on. Almost. I think I may have missed a little bit of stuff here. There we go. Come on, buddy. Polish that out. Thank you, mothers, for the shine. Mothers, shine up your old pinball machine. Now let's see this. Ooh. I mean, really? Ow, I have a cut on my finger. That is not good. Ow. Shiny. I'll get these guys down here. 4 friends. Where is the magical place that you can find mothers at? Walmart. I mean, you can go to AutoZone or whatever too, but Walmart. Cleaning pinball machines with alcohol. Best way to find all the tiny cuts on your fingers. Yeah. Also working in a pizza restaurant too, because we have jalapenos and stuff. You will find your cut with jalapenos. Ow. Look at all that. As clean as it looked, that's not clean at all. You know, it's super, super dirty. That's why you want to get in there. Get these guys brassy, brass. I think that's looking pretty good. What is that? Oh, that is a bottle. Oh my goodness. All right. Clean that off. Looking good. Shiny stepper. Shiny, 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 shiny stepper. Let's make sure we're not getting caught anywhere. Yeah, so this pinball rotisserie, I do not like these pieces of metal that you clamp to. They feel sketchy. They're very weak. That might be something that we're going to upgrade and change. I was really kind of cautious trying to put this playfield on here. Like, is this going to just fall apart on me? What am I doing? Screwing this back in. That's what I'm doing. Put that on all the way. Hold me closer, tiny stepper. Hold me closer, tiny stepper. All your favorite stepper songs. All right, reset. Chink. Chink chink. Don't step too close to me. Get this guy back in here. All right. Well, at least I think I got this the playfield rotisserie tightened enough. It doesn't feel like it wants to spin on me. So yay. Yay for small things. Speaking of small things, I need a small space to get that screwdriver in here. Nice, nice, nice. And then, only 3 more to go on the bottom of the playfield. Where am I at? 45 minutes, yeah. I'm guessing that those 3 are going to be on the next thing. I think I'll work on something else here for the next 15 minutes. I think what I want to do maybe is take this ball trough thing off in the middle. See what's going on in there. And we'll do the other steppers tomorrow night when I've got more time. But yeah, this thing. It's a ball drop thing. Oh. You know, Mother's is great and all, but it stanks. Take that, Mother. Alright, so the one things that we are noticing about this ball thing. So the balls will drop in the center of the playfield here and then get funneled down and then go back to the starting point. But it looks like they're riding along this rail. They're not riding in a trough. And this rail is not very smooth. So I think what Brent wanted to do is sand this thing down a little bit so it's not so rough. You know, have the balls going on there over and over and over and over again. That's going to just be a pain in the butt. So we're going to examine it now, and Brent should be able to have it tomorrow. One screw there. 1, 2. Is this only held together by 4 screws? It looks like 4 screws. What do you know? Don't need that on. Working on my Williams machine, rocking my stern cap. Because honestly, if I'm working on any of my stern machines, that's not a good idea because those things are brand new. I already had to work on the freaking T-Rex. Spent 3 weeks trying to work my T-Rex out. We're not working on stern machines. Ugh. Come here, buddy. Thank you. I like the little table underneath. This is a temporary table for the pinball rotisserie. We have to get another table so that I can have it for a permanent one. Alright, this free? It is free. Let's look underneath. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, 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 no. Look at that. Look at that disgustingness. What's under here? We got these flaps that are on these switches. Let me, like, this is one of the old balls. So yeah, so the ball drops in and then just rides along the top of this rail, which, okay, that's great and all, but now you're set it on fire and give it a Viking funeral. Yeah. But we just don't like how sharp this is. We would think it'd be a lot smoother for the ball to shine through there, so we got to sand that down. But yeah, oh my gosh. Look at all that dirt and wear. Brent's got to work his magic on that one. Just gunk? Well, I'll kind of rub it off, but I think there might be a little bit of rust going on. Let me see what we're working with here. Yeah, no, there's some rust. I think we'll just let Brent go do the treatment with it. What is this? Electrical tape? Why is there electrical tape on it? Was it protecting from some wires that are extremely close to it? Is that what's going on there? I think I'll make sure to see what's happening. Brent's got the magic fingers. Brent's got the magic get rid of rusty fingers. He's good at that. Let me put this back and see why. Oh yeah, okay. So there's electrical tape that was right here on this spot. And it is because it's so close to this light right here that it could touch. So yeah, so that's probably why the electrical tape was there. So we'll make sure to put electrical tape back because that seems like a good idea. And it wasn't all worn out electrical tape either. It was actually pretty good electrical tape. So under here, it's interesting that, you know, there's this is white paint, but it looks like it's glossy, like it's shining from the lights. Now this white paint going on. Got these guys. Oh, there's lights under here too. These lights light up the thingy. That'll be interesting because we're going to turn this all LED. Hopefully LED will fit in here. There's interesting lights right there. Let's unscrew this real quick. I mean, we're just unscrewing things. I thought it was glare from the lights overhead. See, that's what I thought too. It's just white paint. It looks like it's glare. You can't see that one. Let's look at that one. You see this one. Let's take this off real quick. We're just exploring. Slide that out. Oh yeah. Yeah, so the rust is everywhere, my friends. We're going to get these guys got it cleaned off too. I'm guaranteeing these switches, these are different material, these things. But this thing is like gross. And then yeah, we have a bulb right here. So we're going to have to put a bulb back in there. That is an interesting spot for a bulb. The other side's worse. Even worse on the other side. What's your pinball hiding? What's your pinball not telling you? Not telling me it's gross. I'll put that back there for now. And give those parts to Mr. Brantykins. Where is that at? Alright. We set the screws down here. Alright, we'll just let it dig there for a second. It's okay. So yeah. Some parts are really good. Other parts are really need the work. And we got new flipper kits. Interesting saucer. Yeah. Going to redo that. Get the flipper kits. Do those. Oh, there's the screws. I just set the screws on the playfield. Because I can do that because the playfield is not sitting upright. I could not imagine, all other machines that I've had, save line drive, I've had to deal with the playfield upright, working on it upright at an angle. So this is the first time that I haven't had to do that. I wish I had this rotisserie when I was doing OXO with that freaking relay bank going across the thing, but I had to take that whole relay bank off and lay it down, which, bleh. Holy crap. There is, yeah, even in the plastics underneath. How? Okay. They're all dirty underneath there, too. Ow. It's going to be nice, too, with the LEDs, because then we can put the actual colors under here. Except for yellow, because, yellow LEDs suck. Unless you get, like, the Optimax, and then they're too big sometimes. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. Lot to do. Lot to work on. Still tight. So tomorrow night, I think I'm just going to do the other 3 steppers while Brent cleans this. I don't know, this Y-trough. Is that what this is? A Y-trough is this what's called? I don't know. Brent's going to clean this. We're going to sand those edges down so that we're not getting the ball any damage when it's just going through this freaking middle section. And we'll keep going. Ooh, there is a fuse I haven't seen before. It's working, but there's a fuse. Cool. All right, I got to head over to Harbor Freight because I need to get myself some stuff. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Pez. Have fun on your stream tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow night for more cleaning of steppers as we continue on with the spaceship stream. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Have a good day. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching. Good night, y'all. Is it stuck? There it is.